spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
And the Groupers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So South Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Counter. Draw. FB run. QB run. Inside handoff. Inside zone.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. It's year 5 now for Shane Beamer in South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming off their best season since 2013. Now the question is, what's a realistic ceiling?
And I think getting to that 10-win mark. Last year they had 9 wins, but the offense took off, and having a dude like Lenora Sellers, Jesse, that's a full-grown man that can do so much for an offense. Excited to see if he can take that next step.
Yeah, I think based on his success last year, that helped out the portal, that helped out high school recruiting. Guys want to play with him. He's that exciting. So I think the quarterback spot, I think that's a huge key to see if the Gamecocks can take that next step.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense really this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra
Entering
point,
play
no
call,
good.
You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside. inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Groupers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
That's got to hurt us near the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Groupers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Play tight, run. Pass. Quick pass, standard, shotgun pass, Algo, cash flood.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Sweet grab, but they're going to end up taking a loss on the play.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete, because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Punt off tackle. Punt.
And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19.
Entering play call, coach suggests over 3 sting.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the option. Stopped trapped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On the option, the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the groupers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits.
Entering play call, play type, run.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The Gamecocks get enough to move the chains.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Trying to turn the corner on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job of winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making checks. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. And he's shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Entering play call,
lining up for the PAT. Oh, and he missed it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Central Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Coach suggestions. There
All
are
right, nothing
5
flashy there. He
categories.
just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And they run the option, and that had no chance. And the QB, you could tell something was a little bit messed up, and he starts to run. It goes nowhere. Defense swarms him. That is the play that we don't want to run again.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
And man, they sneak the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
And the groupers line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line.
Play hike, pass.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 15 options. Pad empty selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and got to be happy about that after missing a pair.
Entering play
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? from inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chandler. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, running back on the move. Stonewall again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. Wide open spaces. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
On the option. Give to the running back. Lots of running room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
They feed him again. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for a loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Groupers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories. Safe man right.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score.
You have 7
and
options.
finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Return left.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. They're working that left side. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
Clear. There are 7
You wonder now on
categories.
offense
You
if
have
they
7
found something in
options.
the run
Russell
game.
Faisals,
Finally, it's been
Jerry
tough for
Brown,
them to get the
Nick
run
Carter,
game going, but they picked up a nice
Nick
gain on
Carter,
that last
smash.
one. Let's see if they go
corner
back to it.
strike.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning on the Jets. It's a seam wide open. And a nice pickup on the run. It gets down to avoid contact.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Smash. Corner strike.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
You have 7 options.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal. But great job on first and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, and he missed it again. He's missed 2 of them now.
Entering play
call. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quarterback running on the draw. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Options.
First play of the period will be a second down. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets the first down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. keep pushing forward now. Back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Groupers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll get this drive started from the 29. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Makes one-man miss. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
There are 7 categories.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
There are 7 categories.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
To the air, it's Sellers. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Run. Pass. Shotgun pass. I'll go.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Punt.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 and the 23-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense snapping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play. Now setting up fourth down.
Punt is in the air. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Outside zone. Inside handoff. Inside zone.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to it. He's in open space downfield. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
The inside handoff. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1.
Inside handoff.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
Entering play call, inside handoff, there, power out.
And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Inside handoff.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Russell Faison, Lanois Sellers, Eric O'Neal, fake punt off tackle, play, Lanois Sellers, Lanois, jet QB counter, speed option.
After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. Goes to the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
And that's not the option they were looking for. You know, you want to run that option and maybe pitch the football, but that play looked dead from the jump, and the QB had nowhere to go.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Forced out of the pocket. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
To their lead.
15 options. Padded empty selected.
And he misses it again. That's 3 in this game.
Entering
Let's go
play
to the studio
call,
now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
There are 7 categories. You have 15 options. HB draw is selected. Outside zone. HB draw.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There are 7 categories.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that 1st half. And moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Russell Faison, Jared Brown. Jared, curl combo.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. It's complete to the left.
Entering
and he's knocked down
player.
immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Player, Vendrevius Jacobs, Michael Smith, Michael, RPO Red Wire, Podjet Sweep.
Let's go. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Red 7, ready. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
There are 7 categories.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Goal line. Wildcat. Unbalanced. You have 3 options. Option is set to. Option is set to.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He wants to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Sellers. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
5 categories.
Takes a handoff. It's Craig. He's loose. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the left. Fights off a defender. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
Categories.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Groupers come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Sellers. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Oh, they're after him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why that receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Play, run, pitch, there's counter, pitch, outside hand, inside zone.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff
Entering base
Road.
model screen.
Williams
5 options. Enter inst view shell suit stats. Entering first downs home 21 away 9. Score home 38 away 14. First down total offense home 436 away 150. Player stats. Team Scar. Player name L Sellers. Player name R Faison. QB rating 70. Completions 1. Completions 15. Attempts 20. Passing yards 277. Completion percentage 7. Passing touchdowns 5. Rushing yards after contact. Broken tackle. Fumble 0. Touchdowns 1. Average yards per yards 95. Attempts 21. Player name R Faison. Entering paused screen. Ability. Celebrate. Go. Control. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 op. Injury depth chart is selected. Entering. Player name L Sellers. Player name A. Noland. Entering paused screen. You have 12 options. Entering pause. Onside.
Thanks for that
kick.
breakdown, Kevin.
Kickoff left.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. On the run, it's Craig. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
Zone fake check. Inside zone.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Play call. Inside zone. Play type. Special. RPO. Personnel. There are 7. Play type. Special. RPO. Option. Pass. Quick pass. Standard pass. Shot. All go. Flood.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Nolan. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Wants to throw on first down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, you want to keep it. You got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
There are 5 categories. Middle third.
The option look. Now the pitch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
There are 5 categories.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch that ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option too.
And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stopped him short of the marker.
There are 5 categories.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the groupers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
There are 7 categories. You have 7
South Carolina
options.
ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Brown, curl combo, WR under.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
To the air. It's Nolan. Got his man quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
There are 7 categories.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff to the lone back. Creates a little space. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Get ready.
To the ground. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
You have 7 up. Entering. Call. You have abilities. Celebration. Coaching. Control. Coaching. Pause. You have 6. Injury. Offensive audible. Defensive audibles is selected. Pass sub backups is selected. Auto subs. Depth chart is selected. Entering. Player name A. Noland. Player name L. Sellers. Entering paused screen. You have 13. Entering.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Escapes trouble. Finds his back in the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
You have 146.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Black 14. Black 14.
They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Inside handoff. There are 7 categories. Play type. Formation. There are 7 player. Jared Brown. Curl combo.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a first and goal.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Short cross.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
A short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Nick Harper, Russell Faison, Lanois Sellers, Eric O'Neill, Van Grevious J. Michael Smith, Nick Harper, Russell Faison, Russell AHD base.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
FGK flip pass.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Get set.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Touchdown, South Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 15 options. Added empty selected.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he missed it again. I guess the good news is the offense keeps giving him chances.
Call, you have 5
they
options.
put it in the end zone with a 12-play
selected.
scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try the run. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
5 categories.
The groupers decide to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Call, player, there are 7 categories. You have 7
and the South
options.
Carolina offense is back on the field.
Russell Faison. Lanois Sellers. Lanois Jet QB counter.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
Michael Smith. Nick Harbour. Michael Smith. Michael RPO red Y out. Pop bubble Y over. Pop jet sweep.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Shoots it to the left. Finds a man by himself. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Entering post screen, you have 5 options.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that?
Entering stats, ability, celebration, coaching. Pause. You have injury pass sub auto subs. Depth chart is injury pass sub auto subs. Pass sub backups is selected. Entering mass sub backups pop-up. This will insert your backups at every position for offense and defense. Cancel. Confirm. Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Coaching is controls.
As if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
There are 5 categories. Cover 6.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to impose their will with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Suggestions. There are 5 categories.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
Inside handoff, inside zone.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Play call inside.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunt. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
There are 6 categories.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Call. Entering call. Option. Resume. Inst. Call. View. Challenge. Soup. Step. Ability. Celebration. Coach. Control. Coaching. Pause. View. Injury report is selected. Entering injury report screen. Position. Player name. No injured players. FCS South. Position Mike. South Carolina. FCS Southeast. Entering play call. I'll go. Play type. Formation. There. Pistol. Gun. Normal. I'll go. AHD slip. Pistol. Dub. Counter Y.
The Gamecocks are on the move. On the ground with the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Categories. You have 9
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
Line. Wildcat. Unbalanced, you have 3 options. Jet reverse pass is selected.
Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Oh, he's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Entering
what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Middle line. Play high, barrier 7, run. Option. RPO, option. Option, power red, violet red opt.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Categories. You have
All right, on offense, you're trying to catch him napping on 3rd and long. You try to run the football, but good job by the defense not being fooled and giving themselves an opportunity now to get the ball.
Yeah, and you got to do a better job not getting in 3rd and long. Offense has to be better on 1st and 2nd down, so you're not forced in these 4th down situations where now you're in limbo of what you want to do.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
5 categories.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short
Entering
pickup.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Wicks. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know
Entering
defenders
play
hate
call,
quarterbacks
coach
and love
suggestions.
nothing
There
more
are
than
5
hitting them,
categories.
but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
There are 5 categories.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Fullback's got it. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
The groupers will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Play height, there are 7 category.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together next time.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 quick slants.
A third down try for the offense. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Gets it out fast. He gets
Entering
it
play call,
so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Off tackle, punt.
That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run the option. Now the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and they'll bring up fourth down.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
And the groupers send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
You have 15 options. Add attempt is selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And it's up and no good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 31 over Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Scanning the field, it's Wicks. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
The Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And the Groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's going to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
7 categories.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Player, Gazeo Bennett, Gaze, curl combo.
And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Play call.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Player, there are formation, there, play type, pass, run, pass, quick pass, there are standard pass, shotgun pass, all go.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He'll keep it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
Categories.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Wicks. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead, and I can continue to run the football, and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Try to get it to the edge. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
There are 7 categories.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Zig.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
There are 7
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Shotgun pass. There. Play action pass. Shotgun pass. I'll go.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
Blue 22! Blue 22!
Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Going for it all. Touchdown Gamecocks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 15 options. Bad empty selected.
Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point.
Entering play call.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The running back has it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Gonna run it. It's Craig. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
There are 5 categories.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
The groupers will call on their punt team. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And that's where they'll have to down it just inside the 50-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense.
Yeah, tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using his legs to buy some time. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down.
There are 7 formation, pistol, gun, play, run, pass, run, pitch. There are 7 outside, inside handoff, inside zone.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field.
Let's go.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Inside handoff.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There are 7 outside.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
Play tight.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
There are 5
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. QB draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
And the groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down.
2
minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The groupers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
And this ball is going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
Play hike. There are 7 categories.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We can kick them in the face.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but, guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF out.
Special teams. Play tight. There. Pass. Run. Pass. Shotgun. Play action. Shotgun. I'll go. Flood.
Let's go. And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Wants to throw. It's Milwin. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Punt.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass and 1 second remains.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.